Okay,
goes.
we ready? Okay, this is from, we'll just say Rob. I tried to get in on the show, but I guess I was too far down the line and I can't seem to get motivated to do anything for myself anymore. I'm only 54, but I'm jobless and I'm so unhappy with life. I'm a Christian, I have faith, and I know God has a plan for me, so why can't I get myself in shape and be healthy again?
Okay, the first thing is it's about faithfulness. That faithfulness is knowing there's something. And this person does. They have faith, but they're not seeing the results. Because something has their attention. Something is causing them to go in this direction. And you are waiting faithfully for it to unfold. And the hell happens to be, one, it's either going to be part of a whisper. In this case, unhappiness is not really about a small whisper. It is telling you that there's something there that you are over-identifying with. You know that you're unhappy. You know. Maybe it's a self-talk. Now, when will it change? When will it turn around? And sometimes this is what happens in the waiting room. We call this the waiting room. And it is to get you to stop focusing on what your expectations are so you can live in expectancy. You have been wanting this particular thing to come to pass, and you looking and it's still coming up with the same answer. Well, are you supposed to be looking in that direction? Right now, me, going to be more famous than I am now, let's put it that way, you know, what are my results? Am I consistent? If you're focusing on the results only, you're forgetting the part of the journey, which is to say, oh, I need to do this, I need to do this, and you have to be consistent, and you have to let time help you develop. There are maybe some more education I need to do. I need to finish something up. I had an opportunity to start talking with the bigwigs and doing telesummits. As I look through the people that I've already have been out there for a while, the question that God gave me was, are you ready for all this fame? I have no idea. What was my next step? Well, as I look through the information, they have books, they have CDs, they have classes, they have all this, and I'm still in the beginning stages of developing this. Yes, I would like it done, but it's just like anything. You go 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, it's like, gosh, I wish I already had some experience under my belt, you know, and all of a sudden now it's over 20-some years later, I'm like, well, I got a lot of experience under my belt. So it is that time for development. So sometimes in the waiting room, before you get that next nudge, we have what's called how the world tells you that you're supposed to feel. You're jobless? What the hell's wrong with you? Type attitude. You're supposed to feel bad about the fact that you're not in that situation. Oh, okay, so now you have no money to pay your bills. Oh my God, that fear of taking control that will just start eating you alive. When I was traveling to become medicine woman, I had to travel by myself many miles. One of the main things that happened was that I'm not good at traveling, especially by myself. I get down to halfway to where I was going, and I ran out of gas at 1 a.m. Now, here's the scary part. I was going through big town after big town, and so another 100 miles, I figured I might hit another big town. Nope. Guess what happens after 10 o'clock at night? Gas stations close, especially in small towns.
The sidewalks roll up.
And then it's like, oh, shoot! And then all of a sudden you see nothing but green pastures. Where are the towns? Because I've been driving consistently through nothing but big towns. And then all this construction happened. No road signs. I'm running out of gas. I said, fine, give me a clue. And so then, hotel ahead. Oh, yay! Okay, that'd be my clue. So I take the exit, and then all of a sudden, my GPS dies. I look up, and there's a hotel up on a hill, and if you've seen Norman Bates, or Psycho, or Bates Motel, you'll know what I'm talking about. I said, oh, hell no, I'm not staying there. And so I just kept on driving, and then I tried to get back onto the main expressway, and I could not do so. And I went around and around, and I said, oh my God, I'm in the middle of a lesson. Okay, this is part where it's going to unfold. How am I going to respond? Well, physically, I'm quivering inside. I'm feeling fear. My thoughts started to go nuts, but I know that if I can make bad things happen if I just focus on it too much. And I said, no, I don't need to create that. because I don't need to use the law of attraction to draw that hell to me. So I used my tools and I started to tap out the fear. And make a long story short, I had all of these bad things that was going through my head. And when I healed the fear out, you know, I ended up talking to a police officer. And the next thing you know, on the way he was coming to say hi to me, you know, check in, say everything was all right. He says, on the way over, I had this strange thought. I have a gas can that's got gas in it, and it's at my house, and it's like only 5 minutes away. With your permission, I'll go get it, and I'll put gas in your car, and then I'll take you, instead of in the opposite direction you want to go, we know of a gas station that's in the direction you're heading. I'm thinking, yes, you have my permission. But during that time, I also went from fear down to zero of, okay, what am I going to do? What do I got? I have a blanket, a coat, a pillow.
Right, so you release some of the expectations that you had that, oh, if I'm going to be doing this, I've got to be in a safe hotel room with this, this, and this. And you let that go. Hey, I'm going to improvise it, and I've got these instead. And, yeah, you know, I got it covered. Instead of worrying about not having it covered, you found a way that you did have it covered.
Exactly. So what am I saying is that sometimes you have to take control of those thoughts and stop sending them out to use the law of attraction. You have to disrupt those. We have several wonderful tools on mwreveal.com. Look under healing tools. Meridian tapping is one of them. And I highly suggest even the oh my God points of putting your hand on your forehead. Give it a color and a number, and then heal how you know it. And wait till it goes down to zero. Wait until it disappears. You don't need to keep it. And that's the best part. You can change how you know these things. So what happens then is the over-identities of the hells and the fears and the way that you feel security is supposed to be and the bad things that you're afraid that's going to happen, and you're letting that all go because that's not really your true identity, then it's effortless to be you. And when it becomes effortless to be you, then the universe starts to show you all these different things that you can do. So first we have to disrupt the signal. And you are moving in a different direction. And allow yourself to be pointed in the right direction. Because sometimes, instead of looking to the right, God's trying to tell you to look behind you. But you can't notice it if you're focusing. You don't want to bitch slap. You want to just say, okay, I got to stop focusing on this, whatever it is. My fear and worry, okay, if I get that gone, different avenues open up. And then you'll be so happy and surprised in the direction you are going in.
And witness to the mile markers that are on that part of it to say, oh, hey, wait a minute, I wanted this, I wanted health. Wait, somebody just came in and offered me this, that, the other thing.
Say
okay,
thank you. That's what you're saying.
That's a reaffirmation of what's going on.
Yes. And we want to thank you for everything.